So I just pulled up to the gym, gonna do legs today, and I think I just kind of thinking through stuff. Um, I'm gonna focus on we're gonna do some squats, but I've got a back injury that I've been kind of working around. So we'll start with squats, but we're gonna stay light for my legs, but it'll be taxing on my core. Um, like it won't like it'll be my legs will be all right, but my core is gonna get the bulk of that workout there. We'll stretch first, obviously, get my hips and lower back kind of warmed up so they're ready for squats, and then we'll probably move over into uh, leg press. I'm always kind of back and forth on where I should put leg extensions, if I want to put them on the front end as a warm up or on the back end. I've been doing them on the front. I don't mind it. So I think that's probably what I'll stick with doing, but I don't know if that's the right spot to put them. But I'll put them on the front, leg extensions and seated hamstring curls. I'll put on the front, and then we'll go into doing squats. I'm not going to go super heavy on the squat, and then we'll go heavy in leg press, calf raises, hack squat. I don't think I'll do the Smith machine today, and then maybe we'll do some kind of split squat with dumbbells, um, or RDLs. I don't know. We'll see kind of how my back's feeling will really determine if we're gonna do anything, bent over, but doing any RDLs or anything like that. What was it? Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about real quick before I went in there was that as in my in and it might be true in any industry, but I think it's especially true in exercise is that people are always trying to find, and myself included, right? You like get on the internet and you like Google like how to look, how to do this faster, or how to lose weight faster, or how to put on muscle faster, or what's the best way to grow, insert muscle group here, right? Like, and I think that the reason we do that, the reason your mind finds that acceptable in this specific case, I know it's true for me, is I was just kind of like contemplating where I'm at, is we're like looking for not shortcuts, but like for some way to make it easier because weightlifting is almost always, in my opinion, like you have total control over how difficult, right? Like I could show up and make my life really easy and be like, I went to the gym, right? Or I could show up and be like, this is incredibly difficult. If you had like a chart and it's just like, this is incredibly hard and it's not easy at all. And so I think like we get to choose that here, but you're like, I want the results of incredibly hard, but I want to do the least amount of work. Um, and I don't think that that works here. Like, there's no shortcuts to losing weight, and there's no shortcuts to adding size. And so, like, we are always trying to like, what's this workout or what's that workout or what's this supplement or that supplement. And the truth is, like, I've done it long enough that I don't think that there's a shortcut, right? Like the only way to get stronger, the only way to get bigger, the only way to get leaner is to do the like simple stuff. And so like I see like exercises or videos and it's like you got to do it like this to get the best arm workout. And I'm like, that's fine. It's good information, but it kind of doesn't matter if you don't show up and work your arms really hard. And that I think is the like if there's a secret that guys who've been doing this for a long time or are really big or are jacked have figured out, is that it doesn't really matter. You just got to show up and do the hard work, and then you can worry about, you know, this way or that way, or this many sets or this many reps. Like there's just a general do the hard work, and then you can kind of fine tune for you later. And so that's what's kind of annoying about the like scientific portion of sports, and especially in weightlifting, is like this amount of resistance training, and there's so many variables when you do that, that I think it's incredibly difficult. And not that there aren't good studies, and there's smart people out there running studies, right? But I just think that it doesn't necessarily equate to like what the average person who's trying to get in really good shape or get jacked or get ripped or whatever you want to call it is going to experience, right? Like the progress, the process is slow, it's hard. And and I know from my experience that it's always like, well, if I could just, if it was just a little easier, if I could grow my arms a little faster, if I could eat a few more Cheetos or whatever, then I could do it. But I think the hard part is like today, like I weighed like literally my entire breakfast as if I were in contest prep, and I'm not. Um, that's hard to sustain that, right? But right now I got to do the hard work to get where I want to be, and then I can kind of back off this like being super stringent and super strict like that. So, but I think that my point here is I'm thinking about as I'm going through this is that you've got to approach it from a place where you're willing to do the hard stuff, and instead of looking for like a easy, how do I grow my arms faster article, or how do I when should I time my carbohydrates? Like that might matter for someone at the professional level, but right now, as I'm just like losing weight, yeah, we can optimize, but there's no shortcut, right? Like it's not going to get, I'm not going to lose weight faster because I ate carbs before my workout or after. There's probably good science behind when you should have them, but the reality is in the case of leaning out is do the exercise, eat the right stuff, get the right rest. Like that's the basic stuff, right? You don't need to think. I don't need to think any harder about it than that. And so I think that that's, in my experience, I have in the past thought, oh, well, or I read an article, or you see a YouTube video, or you see a short, or an Instagram, I think reels, and you just are like, well, only if, or what if I did this, or what if I did that, instead of just eating less calories and going to the gym and getting enough sleep, right? Like those are the things that I really need to focus on doing, and not like all this other stuff. And so that's kind of what was my frustration this, well, it wasn't a frustration this morning, but yesterday I was just thinking about it. Last night I was thinking about it. Ugh. This morning I was thinking about it. I got a late start. Well, I did on purpose because that's gym slower, a little bit later in the afternoon on Saturdays. But yeah, just kind of what I'm just thinking about, because I was like, was on YouTube or whatever and saw some videos and article, and I stopped for a minute and I was just like, hold on a second, because it's a trap that you fall into, and you're like, oh, it's good because there's like lots of good information out there, but it's also bad because there's also like the catchy stuff is like how I lost 20 pounds in 30 days or something, or how I, transform my body from this to this, and it's got a thumbnail. And I feel like people are pretty detailed. I don't think that they leave too much stuff out, but I also feel like what doesn't get talked about enough is this, the mental aspect of it specifically. Like you gotta avoid always looking for the next shortcut, because this is like one of those places where there isn't like at the between like average and advanced, or from advanced to elite, is advanced to elite is really where that fine tuning comes in. But from like average to advanced, in terms of physique, not necessarily lifting, like there's lots of guys who fill, that role in there between advanced or from, move to advanced by just going to the gym. That just takes time, right? You just learn what works for your body. But mentally, even the guys at the advanced, or even between intermediate and advanced to elite, is always, you got to fight this like urge to look for shortcuts and not do that. And I think that that's kind of like the mentality of someone who just is average at the gym. Like I'll put myself in the average category. Um, I've got lots of experience, but I'll put myself in the average. And you got to get your headspace out of the, like, what's the next shortcut? What's, if I had this equipment, if I had this belt, if I had these shoes, if I had these supplements, if I, like, you got to get rid of that thinking and just show up, right? And work really hard. And that means your diet, your sleep, and the exercise, not just at the gym. You go hard at the gym all you want. I've done that, right? Like I'll lift heavy, I'll do more reps, I'll do more sets. Like that's never been an issue for me. For me, the biggest challenge is the food, right? Like pizza tastes good, chips taste good, Red Bulls are good, but none of those really fit to go from being somewhere between average and advanced physique to like really to the next level. Like I could, like I'm not embarrassed of my body composition now. I don't have any problem taking my shirt off. I'm not worried about somebody would think. I don't feel like I'm overweight. I don't feel like I'm out of shape. I feel like I'm probably above average in terms of appearance, you know, physically. Like I got broader shoulders and a narrow waist, like narrower waist than my shoulders. Like it's, so I don't feel like that's really my issue. But if I want to go from there, from like semi athletic to like people see me in a tank top, I'm like, yeah, that guy's a bodybuilder, which not that that's important, but like that's the appearance that I want to have. I think it's important to really get rid of thinking about all these like other things, like shortcuts and how do I do this, and what if I did that, and what if I time my carbs, or what if I have this many macros. Like no, it's just calories in, calories out. Do the hard work, do the exercise. You want to be in a deficit over the course of a week, and you do, but you do, there is real science around insulin and testosterone and that kind of stuff, so that stuff matters. But to try and find shortcuts all the time, like, oh, if I try this diet, if I try that diet, or if I do this much cardio, and if I do it fasted or I don't do it fasted, to be honest with you, it's like anything else. Like you can just like spend all this time researching, reading, and really, uh, you should just be doing it. And I'm not trying to teach anybody anything here. I'm mostly just doing this for myself, and I'm just communicating with you what I'm experiencing. And so that's what I think is that you should just spend, or that I should just spend more time doing the things that I say I'm going to be doing, and less time trying to think of like ways to hack my way into doing it better or doing it faster. Uh, just do it the right way, the way that's simple, and be consistent, and I'm going to get the results that I'm looking for. So yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to tell you guys how to do it. I'm just talking out loud about what I've been thinking about, what I've been experiencing this last week as I've kind of made this transition away from like a quasi, yes, I like to work out. Yeah, I go to the gym, and every off season I get into good shape. I go into, it's an off season from Alaska. And I'm like my in season for exercise in the gym, and I show up here, I work hard, I watch my calories for the most part, but not like granularly, just kind of on a large scale. I would say it's sustainable lifestyle, right? Like I know not to eat pizza 5 days a week. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't have fast food that often. Um, and if it is going to be fast food, like it's like grilled chicken and rice, right? But I don't cook it because I don't like cooking that much. Um, so like that, like, and then I go away, and then it's like, oh, chips, Red Bull, stay up late, get up early, drink too many cups of coffee. Like it's just so it's just gotta stay focused and quit trying to take shortcuts. I need to just work hard and do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm gonna make progress. So I counted all my macros like to the gram for breakfast. Um, Lunch will be more of an approximation because again, I'm not contest prep right now, so I'm not overly worried about that piece of it. It's going to be healthy lunch. I'm going to have grilled chicken. Going to have a small quesadilla or part of it, and then I'm going to have a little bit of rice right after my workout. And then for dinner, we'll do more chicken. I'll have a protein shake in there. So that's enough chatting. Let's go do some legs. It was a good workout. Basically felt like I was gonna puke at the end. I was dying. I think my camera didn't record like all of my sets on standing leg or sorry, standing calf raises, but that's whatever. I ate some chicken. I forgot to buy my protein shake, and I'm out of whey protein at the house. I think I might have some powder I can make a shake from, but I'm feeling pretty weak actually in this cut. I will have to check in tomorrow on weight, but I feel like I might be cutting too many calories too fast. So I'll have to kind of adjust tomorrow, but be feeling like shit's just kind of part of the deal. Um, just feeling crappy. Just it, as you start to get lean. But I did bring my carbs up a little bit today, hopefully to kind of combat that a little bit. And had a good workout. I don't really know what's in store for the evening, but um, looking forward to a little nap. I probably should do some cardio this afternoon. I don't know if that's going to happen just based on my energy levels. If I should do that, I might do it. But let's get home and just kind of see. It is the weekend, and I try to spend some time with the family on the weekend and not be rushing too much, doing too much. There's always time for more later. It was supposed to snow, but it doesn't look like it ever materialized, at least down in the lower elevations. It looked like it snowed up higher, but I was kind of expecting some snow when I came to the gym this afternoon. Did not get any. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. It was a good workout, and I don't know what the plan is exactly for tomorrow. I might take tomorrow off completely, just do some cardio, but I'm not 100%. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.